Mexico. The name itself conjures images of vibrant culture, ancient history, and sun-drenched landscapes. It is a land of stark contrasts, from arid deserts to lush, tangled jungles. But beyond its familiar shores, beneath the shimmering surface of its waters, lies another world entirely. A realm of breathtaking beauty and staggering diversity, cradled between two of the planet's great oceans. To the east, the warm turquoise embrace of the Caribbean Sea and the Gulf of Mexico. To the west, the vast, deep blue expanse of the Pacific Ocean. Each holds its own secrets, its own wonders, its own unique invitation to explore. This is a country defined by water. Its extensive coastline stretches for thousands of kilometers, a gateway to underwater ecosystems that are among the richest on Earth. Here, life flourishes in an astonishing array of forms. Great coral reef systems, deep ocean trenches, cenotes, freshwater caverns. This immense aquatic heritage is more than just a natural wonder. It is a vital part of our planet's health. For those who seek to understand the silent world, Mexico is a pilgrimage. It is a destination that calls to divers from every corner of the globe. From the gentle giants of the open ocean to the delicate inhabitants of the reef, the country offers a complete spectrum of underwater adventure. It is a place where you can drift along a vibrant coral wall in the morning and descend into the mystical stillness of an ancient cavern in the afternoon. This journey is not just about seeing marine life, it is about connecting with the very pulse of the ocean. Our journey will take us across this incredible aquatic nation. We will explore the legendary coral gardens of Cozumel, feel the thrill of diving with bull sharks in Playa del Carmen, and witness the ethereal light beams that pierce the darkness of the Yucatán Cenotes. We will then travel west to the protected sanctuary of Cabo Pulmo, play with sea lions in La Paz, and venture far offshore to the remote Socorro Islands, where giant manta rays and sharks rule the deep. This is a guide to diving Mexico, an epic adventure into the heart of its two oceans. Our journey begins in the Caribbean, on an island revered by the ancient Maya. They called it Cozumel, the island of the swallows. Today, we know it as Cozumel. Situated just off the coast of the Yucatan Peninsula, this limestone island is a world-renowned diving mecca. And for good reason, it is washed by the nutrient-rich waters of the Yucatan Channel, a steady northbound current that acts as a life-giving conveyor belt. This constant flow of water has sculpted the underwater landscape and fostered the growth of one of the most spectacular reef systems on the planet. For decades, divers have been drawn here, seeking the legendary visibility and the sheer abundance of marine life that thrives in these clear, warm waters. The story of Cozumel's reefs is a story of verticality. The island's western shore is not a gentle slope, but a dramatic drop-off. Immense coral formations rise from the depths like underwater skyscrapers, creating a breathtaking wall that plunges into the abyss. These structures are adorned with a dazzling array of sponges in every imaginable shape and color. Vibrant orange elephant ear sponges, deep purple tube sponges, and delicate yellow vase sponges. They form a complex, multi-layered city, providing homes and hiding places, and hunting grounds for a staggering diversity of creatures. It is a world built on an epic scale, yet filled with the most intricate and delicate details. Diving in Cozumel is synonymous with one particular style: drift diving. This is not about fighting the ocean, it is about harmonizing with it. The prevailing current that sweeps along the coast becomes your guide and your engine. The experience is less like swimming and more like flying. After descending, you simply relax, achieve neutral buoyancy, and allow the water to carry you along the face of the reef wall. The dive sites here are legendary, each with its own unique character and topography. Palancar Reef, perhaps the most famous, Palancar Gardens, Palancar Horseshoe, Palancar Caves. Further south, the sites become even more thrilling. Santa Rosa Wall is a classic Cozumel drift dive, a sheer vertical drop that begins at around 50 feet and plummets into the darkness. The current here is often swifter, accelerating your flight. As you drift along the wall, you must keep a keen eye on the coral overhangs and crevices. This is where you will find the reef's more reclusive residents, giant lobsters, huge green moray eels getting cleaned by tiny shrimp, the occasional splendid toadfish. It is a place that never ceases to surprise, a liquid universe where you can surrender control and simply go with the flow, witnessing one of the world's greatest underwater spectacles as it unfolds before your eyes. Just a short ferry ride from Cozumel lies the bustling coastal town of Playa del Carmen. For a few precious months each year, it becomes the stage for one of the ocean's most powerful and misunderstood predators. From November to March. The cooler waters off Playa's coast attract a congregation of large, pregnant female bull sharks. They arrive in significant numbers, choosing these specific shallow sand flats for the final stages of their gestation. This predictable aggregation offers divers a rare and awe-inspiring opportunity. This is not a cage dive, it is an open water encounter. It demands respect, it demands confidence, it demands a calm demeanor. The sharks, naturally curious, approach the group. They are not aggressive, they are simply investigating. Their movements are slow, deliberate, and incredibly powerful. To see a creature of this size and strength move with such grace is profoundly moving. Their dark eyes observing the strange, bubble-blowing creatures who've entered their domain. There is no feeding involved in reputable operations. This is a natural interaction. It is a chance to observe the sharks as they are. Not as caricatures from sensationalist films, but as vital components of a healthy marine ecosystem. As the dive ends and you begin your ascent, the image of these powerful animals remains seared into your mind. The experience changes your perception. It replaces fear with a deep and abiding respect. The Caribbean reefs of Mexico are a precious natural treasure, a complex and fragile ecosystem that faces numerous threats. Yet, in the face of these challenges, there is hope. One of the most innovative approaches to reef restoration involves coral gardening. In dedicated underwater nurseries, fragments of resilient coral species are carefully grown on special structures. Once the fragments reach a suitable size, they are carefully outplanted onto degraded areas of the reef, a process akin to reforesting a terrestrial landscape. It is painstaking, delicate work that requires immense patience and scientific knowledge, but the results are visible. Divers themselves play a vital role in this conservation effort. Responsible tourism is a powerful tool for change. This means practicing perfect buoyancy to avoid touching the coral, refraining from chasing or touching marine life, and using reef-safe sunscreen. To dive here is to see not only a world of stunning natural beauty, but also a world of profound hope and resilience. It is a reminder that these ecosystems are not lost causes, but living, breathing gardens that, with our help, can continue to thrive and inspire for generations to come. We leave the vibrant, sunlit world of the Caribbean reefs behind and travel inland, deep into the heart of the Yucatán Peninsula. But hidden beneath this green canopy lies a secret subterranean world. The gateways to this hidden realm are known as cenotes. These are natural sinkholes, formed when the limestone bedrock, weakened by millennia of rainfall, collapses, revealing the crystal-clear groundwater below. For the ancient Maya civilization that once flourished here, these were not just sources of fresh water. They were sacred portals to the underworld, Xibalba. The Maya believed that the cenotes were the dwelling places of Chak, the god of rain, lightning, and thunder. As you approach a cenote, you can feel a palpable shift in the atmosphere. The air grows cooler, the sounds of the jungle fade, and a profound sense of stillness takes over. It feels like you are entering a natural cathedral, a place of immense power and antiquity. Descending into a cenote is like entering a liquid dimension of absolute clarity. The water, filtered through limestone for centuries, is so pure and transparent it can feel as if you are floating in air. In the cavern cenotes, the main event is a breathtaking natural light show. Sunlight filters down through openings, piercing the dark water with brilliant, laser-like beams. These shafts of light cut through the darkness, illuminating the cavern in a way that feels utterly magical and divine. They are ethereal, constantly shifting and dancing as the sun moves across the sky. As you float weightlessly in the cool, fresh water, looking up at these shimmering columns of light, the experience is deeply moving, you know. It is easy to understand why the Maya considered these places sacred. The most famous cenotes for these light effects are known to divers around the world. Cenote dos Ojos, two neighboring sinkholes, El Pit, a deep, bottle-shaped cenote where the sun's rays penetrate to incredible depths. Floating in the middle of this immense dark chamber is an experience that borders on the spiritual. As you venture deeper into some of the cenotes, you may encounter one of the most surreal phenomena in the world of diving, the halocline. This is the boundary layer where the less dense freshwater sits on top of the denser saltwater. Descending through it is a bizarre and disorienting experience. When you cross the boundary, the water around you instantly blurs. Then, just as suddenly, you emerge into the crystal-clear saltwater below, and your vision returns. Looking back up at the halocline from beneath is just as strange. You can even see the branches of fallen trees that have sunk through the fresh water, perfectly preserved, resting on this liquid boundary. It is a powerful reminder of the hidden connections between the land and the sea. It is a place where two separate worlds touch, creating a boundary that is both invisible and impossible to ignore. Section 1. The Gathering of Giants. We leave the mainland behind, a small Caribbean island, Isla Mujeres, the Island of Women. But June to September transforms the waters, the largest known aggregation of whale sharks on Earth, the biggest fish in the sea, gentle giants. When a shark is spotted, you slip quietly into the blue. A shape materializes from the distance, a vast, polka-dotted form gliding toward you. Mouth up to 1.5 meters wide, agape, filtering massive volumes of water for tiny organisms, humbling and profoundly peaceful. Swimming alongside one is an epic connection with the wild. See the intricate pattern of spots, see the stripes, unique to each individual, like a fingerprint. Look into its small, ancient eye. Feel calm intelligence. This gathering is precious and fragile. Strict regulations protect the sharks and tourism. Snorkelers keep a safe distance. Never touch or impede their path. These rules help ensure their return year after year. Section 2. The Sea of Cortez, a world aquarium. Our journey now takes us west, across Mexico to a different ocean and a different world. We arrive in Baja California. What makes Cabo Pulmo remarkable is its story of recovery. Decades ago, the reef was decimated by overfishing. In 1995, the local fishing community decided to stop fishing. The results have been nothing short of miraculous. To dive here today is to witness a reef bursting with life. The most iconic sight, a massive swirling tornado of big-eye jacks, a school so dense it can block out the sun. Beyond the jacks, the reef is a bustling metropolis. Huge groupers now patrol their territories. Schools of snappers, grunts flowing over the reef like rivers of color. Bull sharks are now a common sight, patrolling the edges of the reef. Cabo Pulmo is a beacon of hope, living proof that if we give nature a chance, it will recover spectacularly. Section 3. The Playful Pups of La Paz. Further north in the Sea of Cortez, near the city of La Paz, lies a small rocky outcrop called Los Islotes. This is the permanent residence of a large colony of California sea lions. And while the large, barking males are an impressive sight, the real stars of the show are the youngsters. As soon as you enter the water, the pups zip out from the rocks to investigate. They are the epitome of playful energy. They dart around you, blowing bubbles in your face, tugging gently on your fins, performing acrobatic underwater somersaults. Their movements are a blur of speed and agility. They look you directly in the eye, full of mischief and curiosity. It is impossible not to be enchanted by their antics, and the sound of your own laughter bubbling through your regulator becomes a common soundtrack to the dive. This interaction provides a powerful connection, a moment of shared joy between two completely different species, a reminder that the capacity for play is a universal language. Section 4. The Galapagos of Mexico. Our final pelagic destination is the most remote, the most challenging, and arguably the most rewarding in all of Mexico. We venture far out into the Pacific Ocean. A lonely archipelago of volcanic islands appears on the horizon. This is the Revillagigedo archipelago, known to divers as the Socorro Islands. The main attraction, the giant oceanic manta ray. These are true ocean giants. Wingspans here can exceed 7 meters. Socorro mantas are famous for one thing: interaction. They glide in to hover over divers' heads. They enjoy the bubbles, almost like tickles under their bellies. The connection feels profound and unforgettable. They make eye contact, clear, gentle intelligence, and mantas are just the start. Socorro is shark country. Schools of scalloped hammerheads cruising in the distance, solitary silky sharks passing through, Galapagos sharks at cleaning stations. If you're lucky, a tiger shark sighting. You feel tiny, a speck in a vast blue world. It is the pinnacle of Mexican diving, an expedition to the wild heart of the Pacific, a powerful final act in our underwater journey. From the sun-drenched coral gardens of the Caribbean to the deep, wild heart of the Pacific, our journey through Mexico's underwater realms reveals a country of astonishing contrasts and unparalleled diversity. This is not a destination with a single identity, but a symphony of aquatic experiences. No other country on Earth offers such a complete and profound diving pilgrimage. Explore fossilized history in a submerged cave in the morning. Swim alongside the largest fish in the sea in the afternoon. The memories forged in these waters are indelible. They are more than items on a checklist. They are profound experiences that change our perception of the planet and our place within it. To witness such extraordinary beauty is to be entrusted with a great responsibility. The future of the wonders we have explored on this journey depends entirely on the choices we make today. It begins with a promise, a commitment to travel respectfully and to leave these places better than we found them. This means perfecting our buoyancy to float effortlessly. It means resisting the urge to touch, to chase, to interfere, and instead choosing to observe with a quiet reverence, allowing the wild to be wild. The ocean has given us moments of profound awe and connection. In return, we must give it our voice and our protection. Be a guardian, be a storyteller, be a part of the solution. For in protecting these waters, we are not just saving marine life, we are preserving the very soul of our blue planet, and in doing so, we are saving a vital part of ourselves.